Today I'm announcing that New Zealand will ban all military-style semi-automatic weapons. We will also ban all assault rifles. We will ban all high-capacity magazines. We will ban all parts with the ability to convert semi-automatic or any other type of firearm into a military-style semi-automatic weapon. We will ban parts that cause a firearm to generate semi-automatic, automatic, or close to automatic gunfire. In short, every semi-automatic weapon used in the terrorist attack on Friday will be banned in this country.
What's good, family? Latest update on the New Zealand terror. New Zealand to ban semi-automatic assault rifles after shooting. New Zealand will urgently ban the sale of all semi-automatic assault rifles its government has announced after a shooting at 2 mosques killed 50 people. The country will also ban assault rifles and high-capacity magazines, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said on Thursday. In short, every semi-automatic weapon used in the terrorist attack on Friday will be banned in this country, she said. We are confident as a government that the vast majority of New Zealanders will support this change. The government has also immediately implemented a stopover measure that will keep the weapons being sold until the new laws can be implemented. An amnesty will be put in place for the weapons to be handed in, with a buyback scheme to be announced soon at an estimated cost of 100 million New Zealand dollars to 200 million New Zealand dollars. New Zealand's government will next week also consider tightening licensing rules and ammo restrictions. A gun register is also being mulled. Concerns have been raised about the availability of military-style semi-automatic rifles after the man charged over last week's attack, 28-year-old Australian Brenton Tarrant, allegedly used 2 of the weapons legally bought with a license in the attack. There are an estimated 1.5 million firearms in New Zealand, roughly 1 for every 3 citizens, and more than double the rate in Australia. Under the old law, pest control was legally considered a reason to own a military-style semi-automatic weapon, and there were no restrictions on the number of guns or ammunition a person could hold. New Zealand's leader of the opposition, Simon Bridges, is expected to address media soon, but this week has said he remained open to changing gun laws. A petition signed by 65,000 people calling for a ban on semi-automatic weapons was delivered to New Zealand's parliament earlier in the day. The assault ban announcement comes as the bullet-riddled Al-Noor Mosque in Christchurch underwent repairs ahead of Friday prayers, and grieving families buried more victims of New Zealand's worst mass shooting. Ardern also announced that Friday's call to prayers for Muslims will be broadcast nationally, and there will be a 2-minute silence. Armed police have been guarding mosques around New Zealand after 50 people were killed last Friday by a lone gunman who attacked worshippers at 2 mosques in Christchurch. We will have a heightened presence tomorrow in order to provide reassurance to people attending the Friday call for prayers. Police are working relentlessly, doing everything in our power to gather all appropriate evidence from what are active crime scenes so we can allow people to return to the mosques as quickly as possible. Both mosques attacked, the Al-Noor and nearby Linwood Mosque, plan to be reopened. Thousands of worshippers are expected at the Al-Noor Mosque, where majority of the victims died. Most victims were migrants or refugees from countries such as Pakistan, India, Malaysia, Indonesia, Turkey, Somalia, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. An Australian suspected white supremacist living in Dunedin on New Zealand's South Island has been charged with murder following the attack. Well, family, I'm all out on this article. I'll leave the link in the description box. I hope the United States can learn a lesson from this. Peace to the world and love one another. Peace out.